James Elder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in the Liverpool Echo Arena today. With me, I've got super middleweight and three-time world title challenger Martin Murray. What's happening, Ryan?
All right, pal.
Yeah, good. We've got to be quick because I know how much it means to you to watch Rocky Fielding's fight, and I'm not going to deny you that pleasure, mate. How did you find it at super middle?
Yeah, good, mate. Felt strong. The weight, there was no agreed weight limit on this fight, you see. With it being last minute for me, it come a little bit too soon to what I'd used to count-wise, so Eddie said look at 12-3, 12-4, I come in 12-4. You know, it's not a title fight, it was an 8-rounder. Went in there feeling good, you know, didn't have to kill myself getting down to 11-6. And just, like I said, went in there feeling good, you know, weighed in 12-4 yesterday, woke up this morning 12-7, so only put £3 on when usually I'm weighing in 11-6 and waking up 12 stone 5. So, you know, from weighing in 11-6 to 12-4, I've only put on £3 difference, but, you know, that, to me, that says that I'm more, at this weight, more my natural weight, like, you know what I mean? And, you know, didn't have to eat as much, didn't feel like I needed as much food in me, and just felt natural in there, do you know what I mean? Went in there, I'm not going to brag about beating him, you know, it's no great victory. I had to go in there and do the job, and, you know, that's what I did.
Well, you can only beat who's in front of you, obviously. As I said, he's turned up to have a go. You've been in, I don't think anyone would begrudge you having an easy night's work. You've fought some of the toughest men in your division and in the middleweight division. So if anyone's entitled to an early night, it's you, mate.
Yeah, well, I think I need an easy route now, to be honest with you. We've done a few hard routes, and, you know, now that I'm with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, and, you know, got the platform that Sky delivers for me, you know, getting built right and, you know, building into some big fights. And, you know, I'm not saying I want an easy route, I just want the right route, you know what I mean? And now that I'm here, getting these big domestic fights at home, at my natural weight, I believe, you know, super middleweight is my natural weight, then, you know, then it's all good.
Super middleweight division has been absolutely fantastic over the last year. Now you're adding to that mix, you're in the mix. Can you see yourself winning some real big fights over the next
definitely,
six to eight,
without
months?
a shadow of a doubt, yeah. I've always said I want to fight the best out there. You know, I don't want to... I've said this time and time again, when I retire and hang gloves up, I want to say that, you know, I didn't swerve any fight, I fought the best out there. And that was at middleweight, and that goes to super middleweight. I want to be in the big fight. And, you know, I just want to reach and achieve my potential, which I think now that I'm up at this weight, my more natural weight, that's what I'm going to do now, which will result in that world title.
I mean, all you super middleweights know each other very well. You've all probably spent time in each other's company through different situations in life. Does that make it harder, knowing that you're going to be in some massive monster fights against these guys?
Not really, to be honest with you. Obviously, me and Rocky's top mates. You know, we're same weight. That's a fight that's not going to happen. All the other super middleweights, to be honest with you, I've never looked at being matched up against them because I've always kept my eye on the middleweight division. So now I've stepped up. I know that they're there, but I'm not thinking of them yet. You know, the idea of joining Matchroom, and like Eddie Hearn said when he pointed out that I've never been built properly in the UK, and now that I'm here, you know, he's gonna build me properly and build into them big fights, and when they come, I'll be ready.
Listen, we're getting ready. They're going to call Rocky Fielding out. There's many, many more questions I could ask you, but I'm not going to. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks a lot, mate. Nice one.
See you again real soon, mate.
Cheers. Thanks, James. Nice one, mate.